Good morning, everyone. It's great to see you all. As I was saying with Jordan earlier before this, we didn't actually think we'd get here today. Jordan's been working on this through 3 administrations, and it's just an honor to get to be able to pass these important protections for our maritime and industrial centers, as well as create the flexibility around the edges and your light rail stations. When you look behind me, we've got a lot of empty slips, and that's a good thing, because each of those empty slips represents a small business directly employing hundreds of people in our community and indirectly employing thousands within our community. It's really, you cannot do all of the work on the fishing vessel. You have to have places on land that serve these facilities. You must be able to have your electricians, your refrigeration, your welders, your cabinetry, your upholstery, which is included within these vessels, on land. And if we do not protect the land that provides the places for these businesses to exist, we will not have a working waterfront. There's no better place to see the importance of these protections, because this is the closest freshwater port to the Gulf of Alaska and the Bering Sea, the direct connection to many places in Alaska that do not have road access. It's a little hard to see behind Coastal Maritime back there, but we've got Western Towboat that runs barge service from here to many roadless communities in southeast Alaska. And guess what? Those tugboats are built here in Ballard. They're built out of, I guess you can't see it either, Ballard, well, it's slightly through here, Ballard Industrial, that orange building, looks pretty sleepy, but it's providing all of the parts and the pieces for Western Towboat to be able to build their boats here in Ballard. As we can see with Western Dawn, you can't build a boat quietly. You can't fix a boat quietly. And that is why these protections are so critical, because if we do not have this area designated for this type of work, it's never going to be able to get done. These are family wage jobs. When I was growing up in Ballard, we always knew that if college wasn't the right option for you, you could jump on a fishing boat and you could make a family wage job. A lot of things have changed in Ballard. And one thing that we cannot let change is that access to family wage jobs. It is important that we have the Maritime Academy here on the closest freshwater port to the Gulf of Alaska and the Bering Sea. And with Ballard changing so much, it is important to create the pipeline into those jobs where people live that need those jobs. And that's why having the Maritime High School in Highline is a smart and the right choice. I went extemporaneous and I lost all my spots here. Excuse me. I'll get to wrapping up here. The importance of maritime lands are not just here on the freshwater. It's also down in the saltwater with all the port facilities with freight. We have I-90 connecting our port facilities to America's heartland and all the way out to Boston. And that is the critical importance of not just having the ability to load and unload freight, it's the ability to get that freight onto I-90, it's the ability to store that freight near the docks, near the harbor. And so I'm really grateful for all of the work by the stakeholders over the last decade to get us here today. And to Mayor Harrell, to Deputy Mayor Burgess for making this happen. You threw the ball, I caught it to the finish line, I got into the end zone, and here we are today. And I'll end with this, that no one got everything that they wanted in this package. And Seattle won, because Seattle now has incredibly important protections that will last generations, longer than I'm even going to be around. So and we couldn't have done this without all of the stakeholders here today. I see a lot of really great friends, so thank you for making this happen.